when we're facilitating our clients in a session and it gets emotional, it's really important to understand what is physiologically going on within the brains of our leadership team members. So if you think about this as your brain, this is the neocortex. This is the thinking brain. We want to keep that online. If we lose that, we go from having a potentially very valuable, productive conflict to a destructive conflict. So this is a saying you've probably heard, flipping your lid, but we're going to look at it a little bit differently. So here's the neocortex. That's what we want. When we get into conflict, we often, our brain opens up, and this is our amygdala. This is fight, flight, freeze, or follow. Another F that you might not be aware of. We will just go with the flow and we will lose our voice. So when this happens, our number one job is getting the neocortex back online. So the most important thing that we can do when emotions rise up is slow things down. One thing we can do, just pause. Invite everyone to take a deep breath. When we take a deep breath, it signals to our brain we are safe. And that allows even just one breath, the neocortex, to come back online. Another thing that we can do that I often do with my clients is something I invoke what I call the 2-minute rule. I stole this from Ray Dalio. The 2-minute rule is basically what's happening when we're in conflict is someone will say something, someone else, and we'll pile on and emotions continue to rise. So again, we're trying to slow it down, but here's a little structure. 2-minute rule is one person gets the proverbial talking stick and they have 2 minutes where they can have uninterrupted time to just say what it is that they need to say. And then we create a little, after the 2-minute window is up, we just reflect back. If someone else needs the talking stick for 2 minutes, then we do that. Granted, it might take 10 minutes, but those 10 minutes will actually give us the space that we need to address that issue effectively. If we don't do that, inevitably, it will take much longer. Another technique that we can do when emotions are running high is, again, slow it down and give everybody on the team an opportunity, not a whole 2 minutes, just what are you noticing? That's it. What are you noticing? And let them share their perspective. And we, as the facilitator, need to be really clear. Their perspective is not the reality. What often happens on leadership teams is we have 6 people on the team. We have 6 different realities. All we're trying to do is make kind of like that unknown quadrant in the Johari window known. And all those different perspectives each hold a puzzle piece of the whole picture. So when we can do that, and our job as we're facilitating that is to make sure we're avoiding a pile-on and keeping it constructive rather than destructive. But that's another technique. So really, when we notice this, this is really important. We often see it going like this. That's our time to be an intervener. An intervention is needed. We need to slow it down, say, okay, it sounds like, and the last kind of thing that I would share here is we really need to validate and create safety. So if someone's starting to get emotional, we need to know, we need to anticipate what the need is that they have. It sounds like, Mike, it sounds like it's really important that the team hears that X. Is that right? So we are, as our intervention, we're actually slowing it down. We're creating safety for that person. They're feeling heard, they're feeling seen, and they feel like we've got their back. So slow things down. Notice when this is happening, invite everyone to take a breath, invoke the 2-minute rule, go around the horn, get everybody's perspective, and really validate. Because when we're validating, we're slowing things down and we're helping people feel safe. And then we can negotiate and navigate this conflict in a really productive way. And one thing I often do is just, I celebrate it. This is great. We're on to something. We have a real issue that we have an opportunity here to transcend this, to transform it. Sometimes we don't want to just solve an issue. We want to transform it, which will help us have a better understanding of some potential blind spots and subconscious motivators where, someone is talking a lot. They're not even aware of it, but they're feeling like they're not getting heard. So It's our opportunity to create system awareness, slow things down, and move that destructive conflict into a productive conflict.